Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Alan and I'm sick. And I wanted to go make a quick video here for a couple of reasons. You can see the studio, quote unquote studio, looks a little different than normal. It's quite a bit more cluttered. I have a heater going back here to keep me nice and warm down here in the basement. It is in the 30s outside. My wife's desk is a little cluttered, but some of this is mine. This is my son's small business that he's got going, the 2 black packs. I've got a couple of orders there going out later. Got a package here that I'm recycling. But when you own your own small business and you're reselling and you don't have your shops turned off and you're not away from your shop, the show must go on. And so I wanted you to see what's going on today, warts and all. I'm grateful for a full-time job where I have paid time off when I'm not feeling well. I typically don't get sick, but I woke up this morning feeling pretty crummy, and I didn't want to spread it to all my coworkers at the office. You can also see, gosh, this thing is like not, I keep pointing the wrong direction. The stairs that goes up to our front door and then up again to the second floor. And so there's behind the curtain, you can see kind of behind the door. But when you own your own small business, the show must go on. Orders must go out. You got to keep moving forward. The customer doesn't care. You can't make your problem the customer's problem. The customer doesn't care that you're not feeling well. They want the product that they paid for, and so you have to keep pushing the ball down the field. I think this is one of the things when people ask me, "Hey, Alan, do you have aspirations to maybe start a brick and mortar store at some point?" It's in moments like this that I'm grateful that that's not what I'm doing, at least right now. I can only imagine that if I was opening a brick and mortar and it was a smaller footprint. Sorry, you may even hear my son be getting ready for work back here. Typically, I try to do a good job of keeping everything quiet, so you may even be hearing the heater back here. But if I owned a brick and mortar right now and I was scrappy and I was just one employee and the shop was supposed to be open, certainly I've been to shops before where I make the trip to go over and there's a sign in the window that says, "Hey, the store owner is sick," or "the store owner is on vacation," or whatever. And when you're reselling, I just really don't want that to be the case. And so I want to be able to sell. I think when I went to vacation this summer in July, one of the things I did was I turned my shop off for a few days and then came back and turned it right back on. So certainly you do need to take breaks. You do need to, you know, give yourself a chance to rest every now and then. But this time of year, with the holidays coming up, you just got to keep pushing forward. And so I don't really have a structure to this video. I don't have an outline for what this is going to look like. But I know there's these seasons of life where things just have to continue moving forward. That like outside right now, it's going to be probably snowing here in the next week or so, and all the trees have dropped all the leaves, and I got to get those picked up before it begins to snow here in the Midwest. And so again, you've got to get out there. You've got to do the work, no matter how you feel. And this isn't a video where it's about woe is me. This isn't a video about oh, poor Alan, he's not feeling well. That's not the intention. It's just I was sitting here going like, hey, I need to create some content this week, and I was like, man, this is a reality of owning your own small business and pivoting into trying to scale and trying to do things a little bit more. And thankfully, I have a supportive wife and supportive family to do all of those things. And so this is where I find myself. One of the things that I also realize is that no matter how I feel, I do enjoy what I'm doing. I do enjoy packing envelopes, getting orders out to customers. Again, making the notes, drawing the photos, and or drawing sketches and getting those out the door. In fact, this Christmas there's a book to help me get a little bit better at drawing I got, so that my sketches and the orders maybe look a little bit better. Again, that's not something the customers are clamoring for, but I've always wanted to be able to draw a little bit better. But I've been just taking it easy today, and my wife said I could get no work done. I think she meant my full-time job, because I've done a few things for this job, and I've really enjoyed it. Another thing I did today, I'll be able to create some content when I'm feeling a little bit better about what I did today. Something pretty big, pretty big for my business. And so I'm excited to share that with the community. But thanks for watching this rambling video. I really don't have anything profound to share. I have my Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar nearby, and that's certainly helping my throat a little bit. Hoping to get some rest tonight. I am an avid gamer, PC gamer. This is my gaming rig that I record these on, so hoping to get some gaming in, maybe to relax a little bit later. But I got a big day tomorrow at work too. Lots of things going on, so I'm hoping I feel better tonight. Hoping I don't have any illnesses that are too major. But I don't get sick that often, and so here we are. I need one of those Pokemon Center nurses to nurse me back to health. Is that what they did? I'm assuming they're nursing the Pokemon back to health and not the trainers, but maybe so. But I sold one of those not too long ago. But I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're not under the weather. You know, one thing I do want to set for myself as a goal in the new year as 2026 barrels towards us is maybe getting a little bit healthier as I near 50 years old in the coming year. What are some ways that I can get healthier? And I think that even the discipline and the principles that I've learned from starting a business is also something that can be applied to discipline and principles that you can do with your physical health. There's certainly been seasons in my life where I've been healthier than others, but in this particular season, I think I focused a lot of my extra time and energy on creating content here, for getting out orders, for getting cards listed. And with the big cyber weekend coming up on TCGPlayer, I need to get some more inventory in stock. In fact, today I did make a couple of purchases to help me get a little bit more organized. I bought a expandable file folder to get some different paperwork and files and receipts and things in. And then I went ahead and preemptively bought a 6 foot by 6 foot. You can tell I'm sick. 6 inch by 4 inch by 3 inch boxes. I bought 40 of them for, I think it was $20, to have those ready for maybe some of the larger orders that may be coming through. I just feel a little bit better with some of the orders, depending on the number of cards, the size, the scale, and the value of the orders, putting them in boxes, because shipping them in boxes isn't much more expensive, just a few cents more expensive, maybe 10 or 20 cents more than sending them in a padded envelope. And so if that can get the cards more safely to the customer, then by all means, that's what I want to do. I had a meeting today, for those of you that know PokePaster TCG. We work at the same place, and I had a meeting today that he was going to be at, and I was going to take him some shipping shields, but I chose to stay home sick. So I'm going to get those to him. He said he was afraid he might like them if he ever got those. So I'm going to try to spread the love to him. I'm rambling, and so I'm going to go ahead and land the plane on this video. Try to straighten up the office back here a little bit. But thanks for sticking around for my ramble here. I hope that you guys are having a great day. Sell those cards. So proud of the next steps that many of you are taking. I didn't even start at the beginning of the video like I typically do. This is, I'm Alan. This is Flip House Finds. It's not only the name of the channel, but it's the name of a small business I started back at the beginning of 2025, and excited that you're here. Learn from my mistakes. But just a quick note that even when you're sick, if you own a shop, your customers still want their cards. So you still got to ship them. And so there's no rest for the weary. And so get out there, embrace your business, embrace it with both arms, learn from your mistakes, and get better. My name is Alan. This is Flip House Finds. I'll see you in the next video.